Yo, 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 how y'all feel? In case y'all don't know already, my name is Destiny Manifest. This right here is a display of my latest project, which is entitled 40YOV. I got a couple of my near and dear friends and family with me. And we here to give y'all a good show. So to my right is my brother here. This is Lier on keys. My family in the back here, DJ Nita Don, your DJ's favorite DJ, you heard? And I got my brother over here to the side. He kind of off camera, but I'll make the formal introduction when it's go time. But yeah, so 40YOV is the project is near and dear to me. It came off of me going through a brief period of writer's block, but it was also coming up on a milestone birthday, and I'm sure you can guess that by the title of the project, but we ain't got to go too deep into that. In essence, it captures the mind state of what it feels like to be where I'm at now. And again, when you're young and you coming up, you don't know how it's gonna look. You have these numbers in your head, like these milestones. This is how I'm gonna feel when I'm 21. This is how I'm gonna feel, whatever. And it's never the way you imagine in your head. And so this album captures that, and that's the essence of this album. The first song that I'm gonna present to you is actually entitled Earn Your Kill, and the essence of this song captures nothing is given to you, everything is earned. So whatever you have in this life, whatever you want in this life, you gotta go get it. You gotta earn it. Yeah. Earn your kill.
Boss got that heat, what?
Yeah. With all the odds against us, we dodging sentence. Like Money Mayweather, ain't no father figures. Reside in trenches and everything that glitters. Led to brash decisions, had the balls to risk it. Sick of riding benches, being broke's depressing. So the bag, suicide prevention. Dying amongst wolves and it's gon' be tension. Shouts to my brother Griggs, pardon if I never visit. It's hard to see you boxed in. Was foul with the cops did. Wish you never copped to a paper bid. They lined you in violation. It's hell for a black kid, tired of seeing tears on our mom's face. Pain too real to face. Black bodies moving targets, and it's hard not to black market. Fuck it, we gotta eat regardless. Left with few options. Hell have no fury like the hungry. Have nots left to scorn. Turn to something ugly. Used to heat water on the stove to wash our ass, now we sipping bubbly. Bad bitch on my tummy. It's funny how the table turned. Told my young boy to stay consistent. Wait to turn. Earn your kill and eat everything till the time adjourns. Resilience separates the prey from the predator, the weak from the warrior. Cheers, cause hard times never got the best of us. We're the product of America, her dirty little secret. Try to keep us quiet, but the real niggas peeping. Yo, yeah. Earn your kill. Wanna go get it, ain't nothing handed to you, you hear me? Yeah. What a dream. Show your backside, you so full of life. And what a time to be alive. We gon' catch a vibe, these are high times. Really outside, and you certified. What you feeling like?
So how did it all start for you?
Man, it actually all started not too far from here. Right now we're at the A-Loft in Columbus, Ohio, Easton. And I grew up on the north side of Columbus. largely in the, the Cleveland Avenue, 16th in Cleveland, 17th in Cleveland. At the time, and really still now, it's a treacherous area in Columbus, Ohio. And I basically lived in that area till I was 18, and at that point is when I moved to New York. But a lot of this city, a lot of the fabric of this city really made me who I am today. And it started from a place of perseverance. Growing up, in the 90s, crack was heavy. There was a lot going on in the community at that time. So it definitely molded me in terms of who I am today.
And tell me about the age of Aquarius.
So the age of Aquarius is my latest project coming soon, and the essence of the project is just really just a vibe, but it also is when you think about the age of Aquarius, you think about the dawning of a new day, the dawning of a new era, the urging in of information, and so the album is definitely gonna have hints of all of those things in it. It's definitely going to have some vibey stuff on there, but it's also just a sound. Like I want, the sound essentially is going to be touching on new different vibrations and things like that. So it's definitely going to be a vibe.
And so, what motivates you?
Honestly, what motivates me is the art. Again, coming up here in Columbus, Ohio, like I've been doing music most of my life. I started off performing in a live band with the infamous Foley, who was the lead bassist for Miles Davis. And so we would have these jam sessions every Friday. We would travel, like we performed in Prince's Club. You know what I'm saying? We opened up for the Roots. Like Amir personally called Foley and said, "Yo, I want you and your band to open up for us." And all of that started here, in Ohio. So basically what continues to drive me and motivate me is the same things that drove me then, which is the music. I feel like the music is God, right? I feel like music is God particle. It's the essence of all things, and it connects us in a very, very powerful way. And so again, Age of Aquarius is going to capture that, but also that, like I said, that's what motivates me more than anything. It's not about fame. It's not about money. It's not even for clout or for the attention of it all. It's honestly just really doing something that I love and really enjoying moving people through the power of music. Different than how this, you know what I mean? Like how it looked when we were coming up as kids. Like, basically like my best friend lived over here. You know what I mean? And my shit was actually across the street, but they didn't change the whole vibe of that side. So, but this side was like the way that the shit looked on the entire block. Like the entire block was these doubles. Like, but they were all on either side. Now they didn't kind of change shit up a little bit. So Columbus has like this interesting sound of its own, right? Like people are heavily influenced by, I should say, the music of Columbus is such, it's really like a melting pot. Like you have your funk, you have your West Coast chords and sounds and things like that, and kind of the vibey down south energy is prevalent in music from people who are native here to Columbus, Ohio. I think for me, moving to New York at such a young age, such an impressionable age, and being inspired by like East Coast sound and energy, like my sound just blended both and married all of those things into one. And so I'm not really in a box. I'm not boxed in by one thing. I'm a mixture of all of the things and all of the experiences from performing in a live band with jazz musicians, some of the top jazz musicians in the world. All of that influences even my cadence. When I rap, my cadences have a jazz vibe to it. It's not your stereotypical 1, 2, 3, 4 bar structure. You know what I mean? Like I play with melodies and cadences in a way that is heavily inspired by jazz. But yeah, this is the block. This is Blake, and Blake it's so funny. We had it's like some of the biggest D-boys in the city on this block, and we was just kids, man. Kids eating it up, and soaking it all in for real, and just really navigating it all. And but yeah, so from age 10 to 12, I lived on this block right here. Yep.
So how does it feel seeing this, like, you know what I mean, Columbus, Ohio, and then actually going back home to New York and seeing where you live now?
Man, matter of fact, so this, yeah, man, it's a world of difference, man. Like I said, it's definitely a story of perseverance for real, because so many people that used to live on this block, they no longer here. You know what I'm saying? So to be here, to be thriving, and to be, you know, like eating, it's, like I said, it's a lot of stories that didn't go this way. So I'm fortunate. It's humbling. It really is. Like for real. But some great memories though on this block. Yo, we used to have so this was where I used to live. But behind that crib was we had a crate. You know what I'm saying? A crate with on the tree and shit with the dirt court and shit, and we would ball from sun up to sundown, like come in the house covered in fucking dust, bro. Like just balling, man. Ball was, honestly, I fell in love with basketball first and then music. So basketball was my first love, and then music honestly is my second love. So but yeah, so a lot of good memories over here, and the balling started like I said right here on this block. So Blake in Cleveland. Yes sir.
So what is your creative process?
So honestly, my creative process, I like to be alone. Like I like to be in my studio. I have a studio in my house, and I honestly just like to, sometimes I go in there with no intention. I just feel like I feel the creative energy in me and needing a release. So I'll literally just go in my studio, vibe, listen to beats. I might try to make a few beats, and then I zone out, and I like if it doesn't come kind of fast, then I know it's like, all right, I gotta chill for a little bit. But other than that, yeah, honestly, it's a real simple process. Occasionally though, like this project, AOA, Age of Aquarius, it has a lot of features, more features than I typically use or work with in terms of artists. But it's cool. So, you know, sometimes that's my creative process, is to just be around other creatives, other energies, and then just vibe off of them, and then just come up with something dope, like, you know, in that space, in that creative space with other artists.
What makes you want to create?
Honestly, what drives me to create is I feel like I'm a better human being when I'm creating. I feel like I have to create. You know, Miles Davis had an interview years ago. He was like, basically the moment I stop making music is the moment that I die, right? Like it's this urge, it's this need. It's like needing to breathe, needing to eat, right? Like you feel like you have to do it, right, in order to survive, in order to live, and that's what music is for me. So I think for me, like it's always important to not define oneself by the shit that you go through, right? Like I'm never defined by I'm shaped by my story, but my story doesn't define who I am. In essence, my entire life story is one of perseverance. And again, it's not my identity is influenced by what I've gone through, but I'm not what I've gone through, if that makes sense. And so, you know, someone who like a young black girl coming up in the hood of Columbus, Ohio, at the height of crack and crime. I'm not supposed to be here, right? But I'm here. Like I made it here. You know what I'm saying? As a young 18-year-old, moving to New York City, which is like a huge difference between New York and Columbus. But moving there and grinding it out on my own, you feel me? It's like how they say, it's like if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. And that's my essence and that's my truth. Even down to like right now, I was just recently diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, and it's not once did it make me afraid. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm built of. I know that at the end of the day, I'm a warrior at heart, and so. And again, it's not on no sympathy shit. It's not, I'm not saying it to indicate that I want anybody to feel sorry for me in any situation. It's just a matter of, it's a testament to who I am and to my character. And, I got to start treatment soon for that. And, that'll be a whole other, a whole other piece of a documentary in terms of documenting that experience. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a warrior, so I'm gonna make it do what it do. You heard?
So, like, by knowing that, what do you do from here? Like, what does your music mean to you, and what you going to do with your music, and not just your music, like your life period?
Just go harder. I think what it really brought, for me, it felt like a reset. It felt like an opportunity. And my nature is to always find the opportunity in every situation, whether it's an obstacle, whatever it is. Like I'm gonna leverage it. I'm gonna find the opportunity in it, and leverage it. So for me, it's an opportunity to live harder, love harder, give harder, work harder, grind harder, do everything times 1,000 to the nth degree, because it really calls into reality the gravity of life and how fragile life is. Like life is so super fragile. So it's like, damn, like, we take that shit for granted. We take those little basic things for granted, and it's easy to do. So for me, it was like a reset, and it happened. Like I found out about, what I was going through, my health situation during like the holy month of Ramadan. And for me, like Ramadan is always a reset for me. My father was Muslim, so I used to fast with him every Ramadan, and it was my way of connecting to my pops. And after he died, I continued to fast every Ramadan, and I'm a do as long as I can, inshallah. And so, yeah, so it's a reset. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon, and it's an opportunity to, like I said, to really capitalize on this precious thing called life while I'm here.
So, what made you come up with the title of your new coming album?
Age of Aquarius. One, I'm an Aquarius, and two, Age of Aquarius is like the age of enlightenment, the age of awareness, and really in a really symbolic way, in a profound way, it's an opportunity to reset the globe. You know what I mean? So we coming on the back end of COVID, which was a global pandemic, which was again another reset. So it's like this theme of resets that's constantly going on around me, and so hence that title. And I think that that it's appropriate given everything that's going on.
And then from your music, when you get people listening to your music, what do you want them to get from your music?
I want them to get whatever it is that they need from it. Like, I honestly want to inspire people. I honestly want to move people. Whether I move you to be passionate, whether I move you to be more loving, more generous. Like, I want to move and inspire people, and I feel led to do that.
Good, coming straight from the grain, and they hate it.
I'm in my top 5, dead or alive. Give a fuck how you fuck niggas really feel inside. I'm in Spot, Pop, Jay and Nas, Ghost and Black Thought. What the fuck you thought? Give a fuck about whatever chain you bought, the change I brought. Lift niggas from the asphalt. All this cash talking top tier. Give you fuck niggas what you really asked for. Above all, catch me with a baddie on a crash course. When I get off, it's main course. When I spit off, I spin off, done off. Trade off my fabrics, couture for the winner. When it's planning for the dinner, she into the rim, I'm the Big Dipper. Pinot Noir sipper, music saved me from going crazy. You should thank me for this shit in my veins. Been wondering if it wasn't for this rap shit, it'd be tragic. Got good in the hood, it's all facts. It's a rap, bitch.
That's the way to end
just
it.
one more time.
That's the way to end it, though. That's the way to fucking
Thank
end
you.
it.
This is not my story to tell.
Nah, you know what though?
But I told it.
A lot of shit that goes on in our lives are movies, and all we just gotta do is either put them in rhyme or put them to a script. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
We got gold all around us. Let's fucking get it, yo!
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking get it!
We appreciate y'all for pulling up.
No,
Word!
Please tell everybody where they can find your music.
So I'm on all streaming platforms. Destiny Manifest. All streaming platforms. And in terms of IG, I am Destiny Manifest. Twitter, Destiny Manifest. Facebook, Destiny Manifest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Y'all go tune in, y'all see what's going on, y'all hear what's going on. People, it was an honor doing this. It's Thursday, Music Buff Radio. We are out of here.
Meow. One, two, Music Buff out.
Yeah, so this is where everything actually went down. This is where I received my treatment. I had chemo here, radiation here, and surgery here. The New York Presby, Westchester location for Lawrence Hospital, the breast cancer center. Actually, they wouldn't let us go in to film it, but as soon as you walk in through those doors, it's right there, like right on the first floor. Radiation is in the basement because they don't want, all the radiation beams impacting strangers, basically people who are not supposed to get the treatment. But this is it. This is where everything went down, where all my treatment occurred.
Listen. I have a system here. You know what I'm saying? If you prove yourself to be worthy of that, let's get it. We're going to have the money. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
He said, let's get it. We got it on the money.
Get it.
We got it on the money right now. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Music Buff Radio Live Thursday night. I
I'm standing in the mirror, how does it feel? D'Angelo on cruise, so aloof, bang loose, try to sound out up through the roof. Miss me with the chatter, shatterproof of resilience, warriors fear proof that a Zinga didn't see me with my head down. I'm checking my sneakers, shitted on non-believers. You shouldn't have did it, I ethered you lost ones, focus on what doesn't matter. My father died, it made me a bastard. Shifted my focus, my mind clutch. I defy odds and bet on myself. Character speaks for itself. Hand nods and applause. Arouse you niggas are moved by God, only frauds and phonies, so see through to me socially awkward. Scared I might catch the disease you niggas carry. Hold secret grudges like bitches. You move funny, I'm sturdy. James Worthy mentioned in rooms, I feel attention when I enter, so self-assured. Threatening to you insecure niggas. Yeah.
Yo! Woo! Yo!
Yeah.
This is real shit right here.
Real.
Absolutely. That's how Music Buff Radio gives it up.
Yeah. What a dream.
That's better. Go ahead. Can we do it better than that? Go ahead. Nice. Okay. Up. Jab. Both sides of the coin is the same. If you do it correct, do it again. If you do it wrong, do it again.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's okay to struggle. Let's keep saying that time. Something that I tell myself when I'm running, I tell the guys too, tell you as well. I've said this to you before. As soon as you hear, I'm tired, instead of that, you say I'm determined. Keep flipping that. Because it's the same feeling, I'm tired, but I'm determined. All right.
Yeah, no, that felt good.
Yeah, of course. Grateful. I can't say inviting me to this. So you did invite me to this, but we've always been a part of each other's life for a greater part of 10, 15 years plus, right?
Yeah,
something like that
easily. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like we were talking earlier, like the foundation of us meeting back in, I think that was 2009.
Yeah.
2008?
Yeah, because I think Tyler was just being born.
Tyler was just,
so he's 15
he wasn't
now,
even walking yet.
Yeah, 2000, yeah, he was born in 2007, so yeah.
So then that was 2007.
Yeah.
So the irony of it all was just that laid the foundation to my fitness journey, and wanting to, encouraging me to stay active and to stay fit.
Yeah.
Whether we were training together in the dojo or, you know what I'm saying? Or
dojo, went to your basement,
yeah,
to the house, where you're still in Harlem. And, then by my house, it's like, so it's just like get fitness in anywhere. But who knew that your life would take the turn that would require it more than just like a scale, or more than an inches, or more than just the animal side of you just kind of punching through and feeling kind of like that vibrance, that strength there as was necessary to deal with those rounds.
Yeah,
you know, it was like,
I mean, like literally, the juxtaposition of being physically fit and staying ready for whatever, like staying ready so you don't have to get ready. Like throughout my entire journey of dealing with all of the treatments and everything like that, as I would go along, I tolerated chemo as well as I did because I was physically fit, and I worked out and I trained every day, even while undergoing chemo, because it was just like, to your point, it's what you were saying earlier, like all of it ties in together. Because it was just like, this thing is not gonna beat me. Yeah. And I'd be damn if I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna put up a fight. Like I'm gonna put up a fight, and my body has to be optimal.
It's kind of like your driver's on point, you know, but you still need a decent car, the vessel.
Exactly.
And they need to be in sync.
Yeah.
I remember right before you making the announcement that you were going through all the stuff that you were going through, and then the discovery, you took a turn, and you was like, yo, I'm going to get online, I'm going to start training. And I did all of these days in a row. Yeah. And now I'm extending it further. I'm going to do these days. So it's like this, you didn't even, so I feel like, you know, not so much, you know, the spiritual, like God stuff, but just like listening to like the universe, so to speak, or God or whatever. Just like this recognizing, and like you said, all those things tie together. So the more we are not separate from those things, the more connected we are, those gaps get smaller. Like you didn't wait and say, I'll get to it, I'm busy, I'll do this, and you're just like this, you know what, I'm getting it in.
The irony too, like, and I do believe it was something divine. Yeah. Because something in me
told me literally like train every single day.
Yeah.
So I worked out every day for almost 2 years straight throughout COVID, right?
Yeah.
And it was because of that that I actually found the lump in my breast.
Wow. Okay.
I had just finished the workout.
Yeah.
My shoulders were on fire, like they are now.
Yeah.
And so you know that stretch that you do where you pull your arm across like that. As I'm doing that stretch and I'm pulling it tight and it's up against my body, pressing up against my breast, and then that's how I felt the lump. Because I felt something. And I was like, what is that? Investigated it further, but then also knowing my body. Like I knew, like I did self-breast exam, so I knew how my breast tissue felt. Like it was naturally, what's the word they call it? Not fibrous, what do they call it? It's dense. My breasts were like really dense naturally, so I knew the feel, right? Like I knew the feel, and this felt something completely different. But it was one, knowing my body to know that, but then also like the irony of it is that it happened like literally right after a workout that I discovered it. And it
I was gonna say, so the workout was both the preparation. But it also became the canary in the coal mine.
Exactly.
So like because you were doing that, because you had the canary doing stuff, and it put you in, and that's what I mean. It's like all those things that you said earlier, reflecting, is like, all this connection. And once you start on that, like if you start on the path of playing defense, it's a lot harder. But if you're playing defense, offense, if you could make that one word, it's like this. I'm not just getting a shell. I'm making a strong back. I'm becoming the apex predator and the ingenious survivor.
Exactly.
And then like when those two are together, then it's not fear motivating something. It's just awareness.
Exactly.
Whereas like I can be aware on both sides of the sword, like to heal or to attack.
The hardest thing, man, is to admit that I'm more physically impacted by all of the care that I've received for breast cancer. It's hard to acknowledge that. I think, I was just moving one foot in front of the other just to get through it, just to get to the next step. And then now I'm faced with having to confront the reality of like, this shit did impact me in some physical ways that I can admit now. And I think largely it's just being and feeling and in my body in a way now that I didn't before, because I didn't have time for that shit. Like it was fight mode. Now it's like, all right, I can sit still and breathe and feel in my body and notice those subtle changes even more now, and it shit makes me angry sometimes. But hey, it is what it is, y'all.
Oof. 1, 2. 1, 2. Quick. When I say 1, 2, 1, 2, go. Again. There you go. Snap it in again. Come on. Again. 2 more like that. 1 more like that. Hands up. Time. Good.
Yeah.
Buff Radio. Turn your music.
God damn, that shit was fire. That was fire.
Thank you.
I got a question. 500,000 cash or meet JayZ, which one?
Give me the 500K.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm saying, I already met Jay.
Huh?
I gotta ask why.
Why? Because I know what to do with the 500K.
Okay.
And like, if there's, I love Jay, don't get me wrong. Like, he's one of my favorite rappers, but like, there's nothing that he's gonna tell me that I can't consult with a financial advisor that's
For
gonna
way
tell me
less
how to
than
flip that
500K.
500K.
Exactly.
I like it. Yeah, for way less than 500K.
Warrior energy, ancestors still in me. Guidance, so I'm still intact. They sent attacks, we send them back. What the fuck you running for? Can't believe I'm standing here, soldier in this loving war. I will never live in fear, so ever clear my vision's pure. We gon' ride out, slide out, to the end, with no cop-outs. Understand we don't drop out. Stand strong on my back against this war, and these eyes stacked, never fall, so don't count me out. You better off being dead off, never bitter. Even in the coldest winter, I'm a winner. Just understand the lessons in it. Work the hand I was dealt. Took every hit with my chin up. Never give up. That footwork like Ali, and my reach long like Scotty. From the top, that fall hard. Bounce back from that hard fall. Passion in me got real intense. It's hardball. Back strong like a dancer's. I pray to God I need answers. And this pain worse than this cancer. In this black rain we dancing. What up?
We're still standing. Oh, so patient.
Yo, live long enough and earn the right to see the ones you love die. The price to live long enough. Tears shed, fears overlooked, over the overbrook, tossing goodbye. Started from a righteous path, prayed on bloody knees, soft breeze, lulling you to sleep. Every step we took, no regrets to look back on. Too scorned by everything we seen, cavalierly walked by, stained overcoat, coat of armor to protect us from every dart thrown. Hone in on lessons took on the chin. Shin splints from running, gunning for truth, back to the roots we strayed from. Will it all end before we begin to live again? Pilgrimage, war against inner self, no promises, just willingness to give it all until we seen again. Rethinking as it's sinking in.
They can't bring me down. They can't bring me down. They can't pick myself back up. Pick myself back up. Pick myself back up. They can't bring me down. They can't bring me down. Pick myself back up.
Listen. This next record is called Sins. And the lead into this is like it's a personal record, and it talks about like those moments in relationships where you fuck up, right? Like there's no sugarcoating it. You do some dumb shit that you fuck up. And it's a play on a biblical scripture which says like the sins of the father. And so it talks about essentially like how the sins of the father comes back to the child and impacts the child, right? And like all scriptures, right? It's a parable. So, but I ain't gonna belabor the point. We can just get right into the record. Yeah. This might be the realest shit I ever wrote. I know everybody say that, right? Breathe, man. Feel me on this. Sins of the father came back to Hana. I'm my father's daughter. I'm bothered, misogynist, arrogant demeanor. Falling from grace with so much grace between us. Still treat you like a side bitch. The harder you love, pushed you away. Maybe I don't feel deserving. Maybe I don't feel I'm worth it. Ain't never really seen what it means to love you proper. Ain't making excuses. Just shedding light on my bullshit. There's a lot of trauma in my lineage. Killing tours, pushing forward like George Jefferson, of course. Moving up towards the east. You were supposed to be my Wheezy. I was out here acting sleazy. The thought of you leaving got my stomach in the knots queasy. Whoever said this was easy? The guilt is eating me away. I'm pleading, please stay. Tears stream down my face and the weight engulfs like a warm rain. Yo, humbly. Tears stream down my face and the weight engulfs like a warm rain. Tears up the came back to I'm my father's daughter. Misogynist, arrogant demeanor. Sins of the father came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. Misogynist, arrogant demeanor. Yeah. Sins of the father came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. Sins of the father came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. Shit changed when we had our daughter. Resentment you harbor had me out here trying to barter. Good times to even out all the bad. Seeking attention from other women. Feeling myself like the first draft pick. Illmatic, sick like the classic. My state of mind toxic. You a bad bitch and I mean it respectfully. All the shit's affected me just to have you next to me. I swear to God I catch a case. I just want you on my face. Shit. Maybe we should get away. Now you trying to walk away. You know it turned me on. When I see you walk away, my mind's so fucked up. The guilt is eating me away. I'm pleading, please stay. Tears stream down my face and the weight engulfs like a warm rain. Came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. Yeah. Tears stream down my face and the weight engulfs like a warm rain. Sins of the father came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. Tears stream down my face and the weight. Sins of the father came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. Yeah. Tears stream down my face and the weight engulfs like a warm rain. Sins of the father came back to haunt her. I'm my father's daughter. I'm father, misogynist, arrogant demeanor. Yeah. Misogynist, arrogant demeanor. Yeah. Yeah. So that sins, it speaks for itself, right? I really only got one last record. I think that's it, right? I think so. I started off the set, right, with Earn Your Kill. And the whole piece of that is, like I said, is you want it, you go get it. Ain't nothing handed to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody handing you shit. You know, back in, before we had technology and things like that, if you want a steak, you had to go out and go hunt that motherfucker, kill it, cook it, clean it, all that, and not necessarily in that order. But all in all, listen, we got it from the mud, from the dirt. Nothing was handed. We earned it. We earned it all, and we here to tell about it. We here to talk about it. So here we go. I got my brother with me on this record too. ADXN. Again, once again. Yeah.
Had to get it from the mud, had to get it from the dirt. Man, this shit didn't come easy.
Had to put it work.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted. Had to go and get it. My nigga, I was hurt. Now a nigga win. Man, I'm good enough.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm good enough.
Good. Yeah. Real niggas don't fold. pressure on God knows. 6 figures, I'm a rich nigga. Grind hard and I go. All money ain't good money. Never sold my soul. Came up from the dirt up, chin up on my goals. The audacity to live lavishly. In spite of the hand handed me. Actively pursuing everything with tenacity. Hard times made me solid, understandably. Work the hand I was given. I'm a hustler about my business cause my family dependent. My strategy to winning is knowing how to pivot. Get it how you live it, ain't no money in your feelings. All that crying ain't appealing. No underhanded dealing, stop your whining and your squilling. I'm after 50 million, run up in your building, ain't no motherfucking ceilings. Sky ain't the limit. Discipline and vision, above average, and my bitch fit my mission. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew what I wanted, had to go and get it. My nigga, I was hurt, now a nigga win, man, I'm good now.
Good.
Yeah, man, I'm good now.
I'm good. ADXN. From the mud like a potter's clay. You molded me, you molded my days. Finna push the talking someday. The picture my own place. Just a little young brother having change and a little bang, bang, bang. Shoot gang, Taylor gang. I ain't forgot about the dehydration and hunger pains. Family. Living on the streets with my deodorant and toothbrush handy. Writing rhymes in the crack track. Cheating short dogs of brandy. The competition clapbacks. When you see us looking fancy, do you want some candy? Do I make you randy? Dog go a brain like that the cane. I got my lane, I got my brain, I got my game, I got my game. Get to the bag every day. Thank the Lord we made it one more day. Music bumping out the dungeon every day. The routed famine is over, the water broke. I love it when it rains. Wash me down, man. Laying them tracks until I can blow my O whistle all aboard the train.
I had to get it from the mud, I had to get it from the dirt. Man, shit that come easy, had to put in work. Now I do what I wanted, had to go and get it. Nigga, I was hurt, now a nigga win, now I'm good now. No, yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah. I really appreciate y'all, all of y'all, really. But yeah, that's that really concludes. So hard to say goodbye. Right? But yeah, I just really want to thank everybody for coming out, for supporting, for your time, for your support, for your consideration and all of that stuff. Like, it means a lot. My cousin here, DJ Nita Dawn, DJ's favorite DJ. Give it up for her, yo. She got her own merch. We'll have to plug you in with the links and all that. But DJ's favorite DJ, she's always DJing on Twitch. I don't know if y'all up on the app Twitch, but Twitch is moving and shaking out here, y'all. So yeah, tap into her, support her. My brother here, Lier on the keys. Phenomenal musician, creative, artist, writer, singer. Did I leave something else out? Dancer? Nah, he gets down. I didn't seen it. But yeah, super talented guy. He's on all streaming platforms as well. Leair, that's Leair. And last but of course not least, I got my brother over here, my partner in rhyme, ADXN. Yo, come closer, bro. Come closer, don't be shy. No, you're not shy. You know what I mean? But yeah, my brother right here. Give him up. Give it up for my guy. Actually, look at this t-shirt. Bro, move your dog tags a little bit for me. So that album art right there is for the project that he and I put out called Just Us. We released it in 2018. Another sneaky fact about this artwork is it was designed by my cousin, Derek can draw. He's on all social media. I think under that, Derek can draw, and he's a super, super talented artist and creative. He actually did this album cover, and he did my album cover, Love and Light. But super, super talented, and like I said, I keep it in the family. I keep it, But yeah, so yo, that's it. That's really, really it. And that's the album cover 40 YOV, Destiny Manifest. On all streaming platforms. It's real simple. Destiny Manifest. Again, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all's time. Y'all have a good night. Eat some food. And let's have fun. All right?